So I'm like, all right, I may as well, but I'm also paying lesser. I always pay
those
discount.
right?
I've heard
on
that.
the video.
Dan, when you're good, give me a thumbs up. See, we got, look at this, look at all the people that show up.
Eric is away. Nice little play.
I was worried for Bobby because I tuned in and Bobby was in the Eric spot. I was wondering if that means that he's going to be stuck there forever.
The Burrell has a garage and a vehicle. He can make an escape. Okay, so hopefully something that helps. Like I really tried to go high level. I just wanted to kind of, I just wanted to give a little background on it. It's a very unique set. It only came out once. Actually, it came out, I've got the release date here, April 7th, 2016. It's almost exactly 10 years ago to the date. Almost exactly 10 years ago it came out. It was this one-time release, but I can tell you that it has resulted in confusion in the hockey card hobby in the decade that has followed, because so many people have seen those cards and go, I've got this one of one. It's like, is it vault? The first question I ask, is it a vault? Is it in the game? Yes. Is it a vault card? Does it have a V on it? It's like, so not exactly, sort of, because some of those cards have multiple versions, and they'll just have a different color foil. It'll be with a red, with a green, with a blue.
So let's give Dan a chance to chime in on the blank backs for, let's say, pre-war or even 50s, whatever.
What about him? What do you want to know?
We were talking about blank backs having value, having lesser value, some things that normally aren't blank back, that they usually have a back, but the back is blank.
Yeah, I don't, if it's like a 57 tops and it has a blank back instead of a back that it's supposed to have,
anything
and it's a variation, I'm not interested in that, really.
No, if it was a Grady
like
1933 or something.
Yeah, the Gaudis have, variations, but their backs are beautiful. Why would you want one without a back?
There you go.
I'm against it. As the Ramones would just said.
This was a 6.5 collection that initiated the final vault. Price originally sold the overstock to David Adams in Steeltown without the stamps. It was the entire summer of drama back 2015 on Hobby Insider. Thank you very much for the background. In the game Vault and in the game Ultimate Vault, Slab will release separate releases. Yeah. So that's why I say, like, but if you pay attention though, that piece of information, like I said, I'll leave you this thing where you can check it out for yourself. It was discussed in the blog words by Brian Price. He did explain the product at the time. But what's funny about this is that, Dan, I know this because I was around during that time. But now I've got all the people where they'll pull something like this, and Brad, like, it's headache inducing. If somebody has something like in the game, they say, "Oh, I got this one." It's the first. This is literally the first question you ask, because it's like, all right, now I need to give this explain. I need to explain to you about this one-time release that created all this headache for the next decade to follow. Totally agree. And every year that goes by, Dan, we get further disconnected. Where the people that remember, like, we have to hope basically they remember forever. Otherwise, one day it'll be like, "Oh, these are one. No, they're not. They're not."
And then you had the Expo ones. Remember, Be a Player did the Expo ones, and they would hand number them, one and whatever?
Yes, yeah. The thing is, like, they're nice cards. There's nothing wrong with the cards themselves. And there is an audience. Like, as a player collector, they can still be fun to have.
Yeah.
But you just don't pay the premium for them. You pay a discount.